guys, Aileen here. Just wanted to do a quick review on the Embr Wave 2 for you guys. It is a personal thermostat device, and most people may not need that, but if you have hot flashes, which I do frequently, this is a wonderful medicine-free way to treat those. It also can help with stress, with comfort, and with difficulty sleeping. And the way that it does that is 2 different temperature settings where you can click a button to send a cooling sensation to I forget what they're called, the little sensors right here, temperature sensors on your wrist that speak to the temperature sensors in your brain that let the rest of the body know to get on board with what's happening. There's also a warm setting. So you can do a warming session, a cooling session. Obviously, if you're having a hot flash, that's going to be a cooling session. And there's a lot of really cool features about it. So first of all, it looks really sleek. It's very minimalistic. There's nothing on the screen. It kind of looks like a smartwatch, just doesn't have a screen. Your buttons that you're going to use to access it are right there on the side. I'll show you a little bit more about that in a minute. And then the cool thing is I have ridiculously small wrists myself, and I actually have it as short as it will go, but this band is metal and magnetic, so you can make it really big, or this is the size it is when I'm wearing it, really small. So the reason, because it's metal, the wristband and the part around, I believe this back part is metal too, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't wear it all the time just because I have really bad metal sensitivity in my skin to the point where I can't even wear my wedding ring most of the time. So I keep it in a little bag in my purse, and when I need it, I pull it out and there it is. So I want to show you all the components to it first, and then we'll go through how it works and the features and my personal review of it. And I do have Monkey here with me too, just in case you guys can't see my sweet little boy there. Okay, so it all came in this nifty box here. See if I can get it unstuck. Lovely little box here. It gave me a little order form thing. It gave me a little case that you can put over the front. It's already bulky enough for me. I don't need to add this, but it is an option if you're wearing it all the time. This probably could protect it. And that's kind of like it's a plastic, but it's like a rubbery plastic. If you can see the 2 different tones there, there's a hard plastic and a rubbery plastic. And then there's a little instruction manual. I will be 100% honest and let you guys know, and that just came in there. It's a cute little presentation there. I am super bad about reading instructions. When I first get something, I just kind of want to play around with it. So the first like 2 weeks of me having it, I could not figure out how to get this thing to work. Because you push a button, and then you push a button again, and then you push a button again. And I just, every now and then, I would get it to trigger a cooling session. And then I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna figure it out. And then once I knew it's 2 quick pushes on one button for the cooling, 2 quick pushes on the other for the warming. There's a light in the middle that will either go blue or orange, depending on what kind of session you have. And then I believe that it is a default setting of 3 minutes. You can change that later, and I'll tell you how. There's also a light on the other end. Here, I'll just show you guys. This goes blue when there's a cooling session. If I turn that off. Yeah, it doesn't like me right now. It's like, we're in the middle of something. Stop. And then, we'll have to wait a minute. I'll wait till it's done. And then, oh yeah, this is the little charging dock that it comes with. So it doesn't come with the charging block, but you could always add one. And then you just have to make sure it's sitting on these 2 little sensors right there. It does hold a 9-hour charge. So for me, that usually is about a week. since I'm not wearing it all the time, since I'm not using it all the time, I don't have hot flashes all day long every day. So it does last me about a week before I have to charge it again. However, if you are feeling them more frequently, it might just be something where you charge it more often. And oh yes, there's a little button, or there's a little light on this side too that will light up if the battery is low to let you know. So one of my favorite things about this little device, my personal thermostat, is that there is an app that pairs with it. So what that means is that you can have your cooling session and you can turn up the amount of cool or turn down the amount of cool. Same with your heating session. You can change the duration. Instead of 3 minutes, if you want it to be 10 minutes or 15 minutes. There's also a sleep mode where it will continuously give you a cooling sensation or a heating sensation for however many hours that you desire while you are sleeping. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of science backed behind the way that they do things with this, why it's the inside of the wrist. I just told you there was those the sensors, which their name is eluding me, but there's some temperature sensors right here. I think there's several in the body, but this is the largest concentration of them, or the easiest to access. And when that is triggered, it tells something in the brain to do the same to the body, and it comes in waves so that the body doesn't just do it once, but continues to do it to cool your body down or to warm your body up. And then what else? Oh yes, it is a little spendy. I believe it's a couple $100. However, if you want, and this is what I did, you can sign up for the subscription. They send you the Embr Wave, or the Embr Wave 2, I think. It's the second iteration, so it means it's better than the first one, right? They send you the Embr Wave, and then you pay $20 every month. So I really just wanted to try it out and see how it was and see if it was, something that actually worked before I invested some money. And just hearing me say that it does work is probably not going to be enough for you. It is important to always check things for ourselves, because like one supplement might do something amazing for me and absolutely nothing for you, because everybody is different. Everybody's body is different. So, but I do love that this is an all-natural option. And I'm not saying that you might not still need something else like an HRT or a yam cream or something else to help with all the other hormonal issues. However, this is a quick and natural solution to hot flashes, which I absolutely love. I haven't tried it yet for the cooling or for the heating sensation. I'm in the middle of summer and I live in Florida, so I've not needed to use the heating session yet, but I will use it and I'll let you know. However, honestly, if it was just a personal thermostat, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But the fact that it works for hot flashes is what really got me, because if you've experienced hot flashes, there's really little that you can do. My go-to is just to take my wig off. But let's say I'm in the grocery store and I'm getting a hot flash. I'm not gonna take my wig off in the grocery store, Or I happen to get them a lot when I'm driving. Again, not very safe to just pull my wig off while I'm driving, especially if I'm going somewhere where I want to look nice when I get there. I don't want to have to put my wig back on and adjust it all in the rearview mirror when I get there. So it is really nice to have an option that I can go to, that I can just grab and put on and click the button, and there you go. I've got a cooling session. I am excited for what it can do for my exercise, because for me personally, I can exercise for about 10 minutes before it triggers a hot flash. And this is specific to cardio. So I used to do Zumba classes at a gym back when I lived in Arkansas. And I used to have to stop about halfway through the class and excuse myself from the class and stand underneath an air conditioning vent for a couple of minutes because I couldn't keep going because I had a hot flash. So I'm really excited to try this while doing cardio. I'm not currently in a cardio class because my city doesn't have any. But this is an awesome, can't talk all of a sudden. This is an awesome addition to the gym bag, I think, if you're like me and exercise tends to trigger hot flashes. So it does also come in a couple different colors. I was going to have the website up and I completely forgot. I think it's white and rose gold and black. I think those are the options. You can also do a different kind of band. You can do a silicone band, I believe, and I'm not sure what the other options are, but there's a few different options for this. And then of course you could just do a different color of the little thing around the outside, the guard or protector. Anyways, super nifty little device, the Embr Wave 2. And I don't currently have any links for discounts or anything like that, but I did reach out to them because I bought this on my own. I signed up for this because I was very curious about it. It wasn't a sponsored or partnership deal or anything like that. I wrote them after the fact saying, I'm going to do a video. Would you like me to include anything as far as the link or anything like that? And they said, oh, actually, here's some information. And so I'm in the process of signing up for those things. So I will add them to the bottom of this video once I get them. Until then, I'm just going to send you directly to the website and you guys can check it out from there. I would recommend doing the subscription to start with just to make sure it works for you. And keep in mind that it can take up to 2 weeks for your body to get the full effects of it, just because you're teaching your body a new function to regulate the temperature by stimulating this area. So if you get it and you try it and it doesn't work, don't send it back right away. Give it some time. But if you sign up for the subscription, you can definitely decide, it's not for me and send it back. And I don't remember what the return policy is with just straight up purchasing it, but that will be on the website. Hopefully this was not just entertaining, but hopefully it was also educational. And if you guys suffer from hot flashes, I hope this was informational, something perhaps that you can use that might give you relief as well. Keep an eye open. I'll be making a few more videos today on different topics, and I would love to see you there as well. Anyhow, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. All right.